For more on the migrant crisis that this incident crystallizes, let's bring in immigration attorney Ben Osorio. Ben, human smuggling, of which this man was a victim, and he talks about it. He paid money, they stuffed him in a trailer. He had no idea they were going to do that. It's a billion-dollar industry, and we see so many of these incidents and the dangers associated with it. So how does this awful incident, what does it tell us about this industry, and what can we do?
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I believe he's going to be receiving a U visa or T visa for victims of trafficking. So I'm glad to hear that he and the survivors look like they're going to find some protection here in the United States. But as far as what we can do, DHS is going after human traffickers all the time. Obviously, we want to protect individuals when they're trying to seek asylum protection here in the United States. And so I think we can give additional resources to the Department of Homeland Security, to the Asylum Office, to USCIS to help these asylum seekers enter in a safer fashion and quickly seek asylum. The tragedy right now is that we're having, significant backlog for asylum seekers, and the ports of entry are being blocked, and they're feeling forced to seek out smugglers and coyotes that were then, taking advantage of them. There's a reason this is a billion-dollar industry. It's because the cartels are able to prey on individuals like this.
It's just horrific. And what about the smugglers? Well, what about justice for them? What happens? Is there any likelihood that they'll be brought to justice for this atrocity?
My understanding is that these individuals are being prosecuted. I've understood that they have pled not guilty at this point. However, that's pretty typical in most criminal cases where the individual may plead not guilty and then negotiate a plea or go to trial later on. So I wouldn't be surprised if all these individuals at the end receive some type of punishment. And obviously anybody associated with this, the human trafficking network, should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law as well.
And there are these horrifying details in this story. Authorities say some of the victims were forced into suitcases, others crammed into the back of the tractor trailer. Pickup trucks, even water tankers have been used as part of their journey into the U.S. In your work as an immigration attorney, why do you think that migrants, knowing these risks, certainly these stories are out there, just still try it rather than go through our immigration channels, our proper immigration channels?
Well, it's a little confusing to say proper immigration channels because often those channels are shut right now. So the lawful way to apply for asylum would be to go up to a port of entry and say, I'm requesting the protection of the United States and I wish to seek asylum here. Unfortunately, right now, many individuals are not being allowed to apply for asylum at those ports of entry. So you say the proper immigration channels, if those channels are blocked, then these individuals feel forced to resort to the smugglers. And the other major issue is that these smugglers are able to control the border and are able to extract fees from the individuals crossing. Otherwise, the cartel will take violent actions and repercussions for those individuals.
For sure. It's a terrible situation, a broken border, and these people, and so many like them, victimized by, in some ways, both sides. Benjamin Osorio, thank you very much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.